question has been raised. Did Jesus give us the name of the Antichrist? Well, that's a good question, and it would depend on exactly what a person means in asking the question. If one accepts biblical inspiration, and I certainly do, then it is acceptable to impute the words of the Bible onto the tongue of the one called the Word, namely Yeshua or Jesus, the Messiah, regardless of the individual scribe to whom the words are commonly attributed. Jesus gave him many names: Antichrist, Son of Perdition, Man of Sin, the Lawless One, the Beast, the Little Horn. Many different names were used to denote the one who is to come. The clear inference from the video, though the producer of the original piece goes to great lengths to avoid pinning himself to the position, is that Barack Obama is in fact the Antichrist of the Bible. While the intention of the producer is probably noble, the reasoning is fatally flawed. The video in question seizes on a circuitously tortured word game, employing several layers of textual abstraction, and ignores what the Bible reveals in plain language about the Son of Perdition. Consider, if you will. In Daniel chapter 2, when God interprets Nebuchadnezzar's dream of the statue through Daniel, the final global kingdom is clearly an extension of the previous kingdom. The fourth kingdom is represented by two iron legs, and the final extant kingdom is iron mixed with miry clay. It is worth noting that the Roman Empire split into two wings, and the longer lasting was the Byzantine portion, which included the old Assyrian Empire. America wasn't a kingdom referenced under even the most labored renderings of the text, and one would be hard-pressed to make a biblical argument that the Antichrist will arise from America. John's parallel vision in Revelation 17 views 7 kingdoms, the final 4 of which parallel Daniel's first 4 kingdoms, but includes those that came before, the Babylonian, Assyrian, and Egyptian kingdoms. He notes of the kingdom that would produce the Antichrist, the beast that thou sawest was and is not. Of the kingdoms referenced, only the Assyrian Empire was completely wiped from the scene, and further he states that the final kingdom will be the 8th, and will be of the 7. How would one be the Antichrist if not an Assyrian? Indeed, Isaiah refers to the Antichrist as the Assyrian repeatedly, and references are to be found in Micah and Ezekiel as well. For Barack Obama to be the Antichrist, he would need to arise from the kingdom that was and is not from the prophet's perspective, and only an Assyrian would fit. He must arise from the remaking of the 4th kingdom of Daniel, or the 7th of John's vision, and America can only be derived by reading the passage allegorically, which would beg the question why the references to this final kingdom would be allegorical, but the previous kingdoms so dead-on descriptively. If one aims to read the passage allegorically, then why would the concept of the Antichrist not also simply be allegorical? Now, is Barack Obama Assyrian? That's an open question, though I'd suggest the probability of it is quite low. Has he sprung forth from the remaking of the kingdom of iron from Daniel's vision? Or is he one of the 7 in John's revelation? Clearly the answer is no. This quick primer only scratches the surface of the many reasons why Barack Obama doesn't qualify biblically to be the little horn viewed in the prophecies of Daniel and John. For all the good reasons to oppose the machinations of Barack Obama, and boy are there good reasons, amongst them is not that he is the Antichrist of the Bible.